walking. So most of you are going to be competing. So the same thing I'm going to tell you is the same thing I tell my Olympic athletes. Because really there's no difference. They just have a little more experience than you. So when you go into the arena, you must know how to focus, how to concentrate, how to, what is relevant in the audience, whether it's your appearance, whether it's, you're scanning the crowd. You must know how to zero in. If whoever is on the track next to you or the lane next to you, are they relevant? How do you focus? How do you, disrobe? How do you set up your blocks? Everything is planned, and you must see it before. So let me just do a little bit of visualization with you. And if I ask you a simple thing, when you come out of your front door at home, wherever you live, when you come out of the front door, what do you see? Can you think about it? Can you see the details of what, as soon as you open that door and you step out, what is in front of you? Tell the person next to you what you see. It doesn't matter. You can tell them what's to the right, you can tell them what's to the front, you can tell them what's straight ahead. What do you see? Close your eyes and see exactly what you just talked about. Stand up and do a scan. Go scan to the left, go scan to the right, go scan forward. See exactly what. See if you can see the colors. You're right back in this space. Open your eyes. How many of you were able to see it clearly and very vivid? Yeah? Raise your hand. Hands down. How many of you were not able to see it? Doesn't mean that you are able to do it any less. And one of the things why we focus on, it's called visualization. Listen to people like Michael Jordan, who said, when he was playing and they go into camp, he would do a lot of pranks and they would do all sorts of things. Say 15 minutes before the game, no one can talk to him. He sits in a quiet place and he sees the game. He sees every possible move that he would make on that court, and he can anticipate the opponent's move. And every action they make, he has an answer to it. So it's a very active play he plays. He goes into the game already performing. Make sense? Yeah? So he's like, if there are any surprise, if anybody does anything, they have to come really, really good in order to surprise me. And that was his attitude. So he had a mental edge. A lot of times we say it's a mental edge on your opponent, because not a lot of people practice. And he said, hey, listen, I didn't even know about this whole mental. My coach, who practiced, energy medicine, very much a Zen person, who was Michael Jordan's coach? Phil Jackson, yeah. He said, asked them to lie on the floor, and they did their whole relaxation thing, and he said, this thing actually works. You actually can take time out and practice your whole mental imagery. So that was what I asked you to do was visualization. Now what I want you to do is mental imagery. And it's great that you see that sound around that you're just hearing. That's now irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is what we are doing right now. This is like the audience. This is like the crowd. So you're going to find in your environment, in an open space, a lot of distractions. Your task is, can you maintain focus? That is irrelevant. This is what we are doing is relevant. So you switch. I could ask you to switch. There's certain times you may need, if you're playing football, you may need to switch up. So if I tell you, focus on something that is not relevant right now. Relax, focus on something that is not relevant. Hear the sounds through the palm trees. Okay, I'm relevant. Switch back to me. Switch back to me. Relevant. Open it out again. Broad external. You can look around. When you walk into an arena, you take your time and look around. The time to look around is not when you're on the track and you're already listening for the gun. So you open it around, you wave at your parents, you know, you kiss babies and all of that. Yeah, that's relevant at that time. Okay, zero back in. I'm the relevant person. So that's called attention switching. You must know what is appropriate in the moment. On the track, you must know what is appropriate. While you're warming up, what is appropriate. Now I looked at you while you were warming up, and that's one of the reasons why you saw me just walking around yesterday. So you had it right on task. You were on task from the time you got dropped off in the bus, you walked to the truck, and you stopped doing your thing. That was staying on focus. Some of you kind of took your time to put on your shoes, and you're talking to probably your roommate or anyone who needs to smell. That cannot happen this evening. This evening, you have business to do. Take your time and warm up. They talk to you about warming up. That's the business of hand. If you don't warm up your bodies right and really focus, not talk while you're doing it or relax while you're doing it, you have to fine-tune that body and make it ready. Yes? That's relevant. So I want you to go in there knowing. When I work with the US and youth teams, they know when Team USA has arrived. You walk in, everybody their bags, put on their bags, really neatly together, and check their water, and they pack their bags from the night before, early. So you don't forget shoes. Last year I had an Olympic athlete ready to run the 200 meters, no shoes. Olympics. What is that? Right? It happens. It happens to the best of us. Be prepared. So it's because now you're ready to run, you realize you don't have shoes, it takes away from your focus. Now your arousal control is way out of control. Now you have to put back a lot of energy in order to focus. And now you have all your coaches worried and everybody's worried. So you throw off the whole movement. Yes? It compromises your attention. So every single meet, next week you're going to be in Greensboro. This is how you prepare. Pack your bags, make sure you have all the equipment, make sure you have your credentials, every single thing. Checklist. Some athletes actually write down a checklist so they would not forget. By the time you get to that track, you know that you have everything you need in order to compete and do what you set out to do. Do not sabotage your own performance. Practice, I repeat. Warm up. Focus on your warm up. Small talk, you can small talk after. Not while you have business to do. Yes? You with me? This meet is kind of unusual because we give you autonomy. So you have to listen. You have to listen to what you know. You have to know your scope, who you're coming after with your event. We have had someone who registered for I think it was a 3,000 meter race and end up registering for the steeple race instead. His race is running and he's like, I'm supposed to be in that race. So he ended up doing the steeple chase for the first time. That's messed up. Yeah? So you should know, look at your schedule and know when your race is coming up and pay attention. That's your business, not your parents. Last night we spoke to your parents, so they already know this. This is not for, oh, that's my baby. No, right? It's not about that. You have business. You've been working hard, and you work as hard as my Olympic athletes, believe it or not. You're already training your body to do some amazing things. I see you out there. You got skills. You got skills. So after you work it through pain, work it through, you're recovering from injury, working through trying to get your rhythm right, your timing, your momentum. After all of that, no sabotage is like that. Yeah? It's business. Bottom line, it's business. I don't care who you compete with again. If it's one person you're running against, you get ready. They are irrelevant. Visualization. Let me show you an imagery skill. This time I want you to exhale fully and blow out the whole air, clear your lungs. Focus on the energy centers. Let me show you what is imagery. Imagery is different from visualization. Visualization is, I tell you, see. I want you to see what's in front of you. This time I want you to tune in now to all of your senses, because you have a lot of sensory receptors all through your body that is giving you information. That is giving you information. It is not just a visual sense. 80% of the information we feed the brain with is from our vision. What do you do with the rest of the sensory receptors? You don't listen to it. Yeah? Let me show you what imagery is. Close your eyes. Just exhale fully. And by the way, if you feel like a little sluggish, it's good to just exhale. And blow it out like 3 times. Blow it out for me. Gush it out. And take in the cool, nice air. Replenish. This is time that you tell yourself some power words like relax or I got this. I'm ready. You feel the energy, feeling like if it's nervous energy, you just tell yourself, I'm ready. I'm in competition mode. I'm supposed to be charged. The adrenaline is getting me ready. It is not nervousness. Now I'm going to send you on a little trip while your eyes are closed. So I want you to go to a familiar kitchen where there is a refrigerator. You can see the color of the refrigerator. That's that. Open the refrigerator. Inside of the refrigerator, I'll tell you what's inside of it. There is a lemon. Reach in and take that lemon out. There's a table next to you with a knife, so cut that lemon in half. Take up 1/2 of the lemon and raise it slowly to your mouth. Raise it slowly. Squeeze a little juice on your tongue. Hear the helicopter passing. Sound of the wind. Right back in the space, in your own face, when you're right. How many of you were able to see the lemon? Nice. How many of you were able to taste the lemon? What happened when you tasted it? What happened? Your cheeks, you felt it in your cheeks, yeah. And you actually tasted it. Yeah, did you experience the taste?
We get the taste, I got psyched out.
But you got that reaction? Yeah? That's imagery. Imagery is using all of your senses. All I did was give you a suggestion. I just told you something, and you actually able to navigate through it and also have a reaction. How you talk to yourself. If you tell yourself you're frightened, if you tell yourself you are nervous, then your voice will become my voice. Your voice will actually tell you something, and your body is going to do exactly what it is. You have a thought, you be negative, your body is going to react. Just like how you started salivating. Be careful how you think. Yes? Positive, positive, positive. Tell yourself, you could do this. Give yourself something that is uplifting. Yeah? Because just like that lemon, you're going to activate a certain physiological arousal that may be negative. You're going to be wasting energy on that start line. So this is the power of concentration.